Texas A&M Aggies and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. We check in with her now.
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. He understands the rivalry nature of this game, and he has asked his players to play with poise every step of the way. This crowd can get you off your pace. They can disrupt things at the line of scrimmage. And he said, guys, we have to communicate and stick together in this environment today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Craver. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover.
It's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just could bounce any which way whatsoever. The offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Texas A&M going up tempo. He'll try it again.
That's a really good job by this defense because second and short a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, third and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
Back to the ground game on the left. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick them up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
The run inside. It's Owens. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the...
Gonna take a shot at this DB. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled. Palmer, you got a number one receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams What kind of coverages do you mix up? But a lot of attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback, David, that's one you just got to give that one to the defense and say, good call. You doubled my best receiver. I got to go somewhere else with the football. And you're going to get opportunities to throw this guy the ball. He's one of the best in the entire country. You just got to be a little bit more selective and find those one-on-one matchups.
The Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Really? Man, that boy sleep.
And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Reed.
What's up with it? Is it JoJo?
That's reeled in. It's Johnson. They bring him
boy,
down
with
with a
him football?
solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Texas A&M going quickly.
Nah, we playing a different league.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. He'll pull it down and run. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking for room. It's Owens. Makes a man miss. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go right back to him. Bulldozes his way through. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole 1st quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. He'll bring it back looking for help. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. They'll go with Durham. Shows him the stiff arm. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense.
Maybe some room here. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10. And the Aggies want to pick up the tempo. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. Backs going for the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
What a start for this guy, right? 2 drives, and that's already his 2nd rushing touchdown. And listen, this area of the field, David, in the red zone, you got to be able to run it. It's really hard to throw. The windows aren't very big, but this dude right now is feeling it.
And as a defense now, I understand the mission. Palmer, it's pretty simple. They're going to run the football. So I've got to meet that physical challenge, man. I got to stop the run, or else this is going to be a long day for this defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Not a lot. Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the LSU Tigers and the Texas A&M Aggies. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Nice?
Holly, thank you. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Going over the top. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete to the left. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, on a lot of 3rd downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that 3rd down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. Makes the catch and he's free. To the house. Touchdown Tigers.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive, and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk. And strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
Using his legs, it's Owens. There he goes. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to the R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Here's Reed to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Horton. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The give to the right. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to impose their will with the run.
Damn, get the block, bro. Come on, man.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
That's what my shit was saying, too.
And a good job.
The first game took over.
Just a short pickup.
Yeah, after that first game,
Guys,
it was
look
low
at
for
this.
us.
Surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. Reed to throw for it on 4th. Quarterback adapting. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turning it on. He's got enough, and they
this is it to be an offensive coordinator, and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run. Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
Here comes the option. There's some room. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far.
Hey, I blocked your ass on Facebook because you were tripping. Hell no. He be tripping, bro.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Yeah, bro, because you killed DMing me, bro. You ain't talking about shit.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Aggie.
Block.
This running back was not
You
going to be
get him out of
denied.
here,
Nice
man.
blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Right.
Setting up for the extra point.
That's the only way you get to catch me, PSL.
And he knocked that one right
Fuck
down the
no.
middle. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second
I'm
quarter.
gonna stick them Martian niggas on you again and have you scared. Yeah. Well, them niggas knew. Had to
On
shoot.
the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field.
That nigga changed like a hoe.
Now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Wants to throw. It's Levin.
Oh, let me get this shit. You know you want to get the ball before team. You know they like, come on, bro.
Plenty of work to do here.
Right, know this.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Going deep.
Your defense.
It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason he can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Fires to the tight end, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He wants to take the top off. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
They'll shut him out of bounds after the short gain.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see
I want to hear niggas say, hey, Major. Hey, yo, Major. And I want to hear you waiting on Nick.
Early in this game, they've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hatch over the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field.
Oh, we like to
hear.
Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Early going through the motion? Oh, no.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. Might be changing the route. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
If I take Bryce Young to Robertson count, and I talk to Coach Green now, I'm going to say, hey, what do you think you were done with Quincy Houston and Keely Young? I scored big, I ain't bullshit.
Let's see if they can get
hey, niggas be talking about how he fucked this shit. I hope the other people, I want to hear out his own mouth. He fucked this boy.
Looking to throw, it's Levin. Unloads.
I will never forgive you.
Wide open downfield. Made a defender miss. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Wants to throw it again. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown LSU. Made the grab in the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to
heat up, missed Bush count. We was taller when Bush had this count.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the ground, it's Owens. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Texas A&M going up tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll ride the hot hand. Here's a little room there.
Oh, yeah. This nigga losing stupid. Stupid.
Into the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I made him quit. He ain't like that one. Ruben went stupid on that one, boy. Niggas, I'm not about to keep looking at this. Stretch. Mm-hmm. Keep winning, man. Get my ranking back up, man. That's what catch my guard. You ain't been doing it. Yeah, I'm trying to put the nighttime up. Moving too fast.
Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello,
I'm playing this nigga named Taco.
Iconic stadiums in college
They got
football,
Michigan.
the big house has to be at the
Is that Taco nigga? Did he play for Michigan?
One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Nah, it's just Taco on the seats. Yo.
Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game.
The big house.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Yeah.
Fires it incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Running inside.
Oh, he broke my tackle. Oh.
Discards him with the stick.
Man, I'm going to go
Across the 50
do
and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Gets the back moving. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. Hard running there.
I let this nigga break out of these tackles,
about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Underwood. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Underwood in the gun on 3rd down.
The D.
Broken up. A great play there.
Hell of a play.
And this offense stays aggressive. And
I thought he was born right there.
You can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Escapes the pressure going right.
Good play.
Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one. But don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Picks up the 1st down. He's loose down the middle. Past the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the 2nd level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different, and now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the 2nd level.
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more. But no question, they have got to tackle better on the back end.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Throwing, Underwood. Got the quick pass. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end, covering passes. But when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And it's right down the boulevard. That'll bring them to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussey. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. Thrust that arm out. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. Texas A&M going quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He breaks a tackle.
And he tried to do all he could. He broke 1 tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one stays.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator and the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle our guys.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. On the option. Fights off a defender. Got enough for the first. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Oh, I hit that motherfucking hole on that boy.
And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. On the run, it's Owens.
My nigga be creeping shit in real life.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Quarterback may change this route. Reed. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over.
Too loud in here. We can't high route.
No wonder that thing fell.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Hit as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out to that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. 4th down, Reed. He's going to run it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell. They want a touchdown. They want points. 4th down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and gets the big 4th down conversion.
From the red zone, it's Owens. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Texas A&M going up tempo. Quarterback making checks. Might as well stick with him. Got enough space. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense continues to run the football. Second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. An 84-yard drive there. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's Underwood to throw. Rushes on him. The throw. And they're not on the same page there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Dropping back, it's Underwood. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone. Make a play to create space. Get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
On the move.
Fumble. He got back on it.
Did the offense retain possession?
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. Underwood escapes the pressure to his right.
Piggy.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On the move.
Go to the crib one second. Go to the crib. 92 yards, nigga. Oh, he about to catch me.
Spins away from the defense. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Man. It's bullshit.
The running back, man, rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Throwing Reed. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Right on target this time. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in preset. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. Finding some room. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much.
Man, he's supposed to be undefeated this season, man.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing, Underwood, under fire, on the move and looking. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
But I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Back to throw, it's Underwood. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. And
What
here's
team
a
playing
fumble
again?
way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense putting points on the board.
Number one job of a defense, affect the quarterback, get to him, make him a little bit flustered, uncomfortable. Jesse, his 2nd fumble of the day, and this time it goes to the house.
Yeah, and David, you know as a former DN, the coaches were telling their guys, hey, you got them to fumble once. If you get close to him, strip away at that thing. get your hands on him, the ball's going to come out again. That's exactly what happened. They were opportunistic, not just recovering it, scooping and scoring for a big TD.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space. It's Marshall. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is a...
Makes the grab in their space. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Nowhere to go. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's into the open down the middle. Scooped and scored. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're
going to go. 35-3, still ain't quick.
The ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Here's Underwood to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Damn, I don't know, they big-ass niggas.
Trying to buy time.
Nah, see.
They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break.
Man, he's a bruiser. That nigga be breaking every fucking tackle.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Bussy.
Y'all done playing basketball,
huh? The 18-yard line on the return before he stopped.
Oh, yeah, y'all going. Yeah, we done.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field.
Hey.
Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll start the third quarter with the run. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. There's a crease. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and trying to stay on the field.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot
of credit. I'm saying, though, you go to Pontywood, or you going to middle school this year?
They're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The run to the left.
Nope.
Running to Green. Makes it past the marker. Oh, there's an alley on the left. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Is it a playoff game?
And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And the Aggies will hustle to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll run it again. They'll get him stopped just